know, the tradition goes on. So tradition continues. We are back here. I feel like I'm running so late this morning. It is not the best, but I'm not. It's not even 5 o'clock yet, but the sun's coming up. So you can't really win. Side note, having any app for any of these fast food places is amazing. You should guys all get one if you ever go to anywhere and you go there a lot. Just letting you know. We did it again. It's an iced coffee that is not really iced. It's like warm. I had mentioned this in my last time I came here, and people said, yeah, I've had that happen before. Exactly how it is this morning. Anyway, I feel like I'm running really late. The sun's already coming up, and it's still not even 5 o'clock. So it's back there, wherever it is. However, we're going to the flea market, and hopefully today is going to be a great day of selling, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get a spot. Kind of really worried about that, just because today's supposed to be really the first true nice day of the year. 72 degrees, it's like 45 right now, so we'll see. But you might just be able to see the sun kind of peeking through. That would be a car, not the sun. But the skies are a little bit lighter up there. So let's see how it goes, and hopefully today's an awesome day. Oh, sorry. This place is a mess. What I should have done is brought more tables and make another row of tables. I think one of these days I'm going to just do that instead. That might be the smart move to do. Yep, so I got my spot. This guy's driving around because he can't find a spot. I think there's not over there. My whole row is completely filled. The lady over here actually put a cone out for my spot, but it was for her mom. And you're not allowed to do that, but she did it. But she told me that the person isn't showing up, so she gave me... I don't know what's going on. Getting honked at.
Thank you.
Might be able to cut the top. I need to close our dollar. They didn't want my blanket. I thought it was a nice blanket. It's not Hampton Bay. They walked away. So I asked $3 for this blanket, and she's like, "Would you take $1?" I was like, "I mean, I'll do $2." It's nice, like it's not Hampton Bay, I think that's what it's called, but it's still a very nice blanket. You know, it's not like just like $2 for a blanket, especially a good one, is a great deal. Okay, so kind of down to this. I sold one bicycle for $20. It's kind of been my price this year. Is just like bicycles are $20. That's the Ross. And then people told me when I pronounced it, there's a way to pronounce it. It's like, I'm trying to think about how you guys said it, but you left comments about it, and it made perfect sense. And it's not Europe. Eureka? Is that what it is? Eureka might be it. And I was calling it Europa, but no one wants that one. I also didn't bring the really expensive one because I still have to do more research on it. Is all my garbage.
We got 2 weeks of school left.
That's it? Oh, jeez. You have to pay just for the test.
What?
You have to pay for the test.
Yeah.
I did sell the barrel. Everyone asked me about the barrel, but no one wanted to give me $10. I thought that was shocking, but eventually someone did. It started off at 20, but it's in rough shape. So the big thing is like you have to have the rings fit perfectly, and they don't. It just takes up a ton of space. I found that in the trash a while back, but it's cool. I think I'd stick to the smaller barrels from now on. Carrot in his back pocket.
Yeah, and they decorate it up.
Yo, get your carrot out of here.
I like it.
Look at this. It's a carrot.
What?
You see that?
I saw the carrot.
It's finished.
This is Larry's art. Tell me you should put them online.
I love it.
Nice. Look at the
I don't know.
work.
This is actually really nice wood. Look at that.
Yeah.
I seen them last time. Yeah.
Not with this, is it?
What do you think? This is like fossilized?
No.
Why is it like that then?
I don't know. It's just good wood.
No, it's like all like
grows on
like
trees.
termited.
It's like a railroad tie or something.
No, it's sat outside.
Railroad tie. Just talking to a guy here, and he said one of the hardest things to sell is modern day Star Trek. I thought about it for a second, and I was like, you know what? That's right, because like my generation never really got into Star Trek. It was kind of like the tailwind of Star Wars, and of course you're going to have a handful of people who love it, but kind of the tailwind of Star Wars. So I don't know. I guess Star Trek was a little bit older than my generation, not by much, but the whole sci-fi stuff, it's a very niche market.
I don't think so. I got a fire hydrant too if you need it.
No dumb dogs.
Well, you can train your dog to go there then.
That's true.
No one wanted my bike. Let's put this guy out there. Sold a lot of stuff.
Oh, that.
This I thought would sell, but it's cheap. Not it's not an expensive piece. It's very thin. It's almost like it's on very thin plywood. Can't really display it any more than I've already had it displayed. It's right there in the middle. Can't miss it. $1. You gotta throw away this one. This thing's, well, I'll throw it in my scrap pile. It doesn't work. Someone already opened it and was like, hey, this doesn't work. I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't. Umbrellas get fidgety because they have so many different parts that go with them. People are still showing up. It's like around 9 o'clock now. We found more stuff. Try the price tag. Flipped it over.
I just was like, it says 35. Just thinking 25. I mean, I'm not gonna try to sell it off that photo. I just want to show my friend.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
cool.
so cool that those are just on there.
I can see the shoes to go with it.
Decided to walk around while I go see my friend Mark, the tote guy. This is the flea market. This is the extra parking, and it's crowded all the way to the tree line with people. Definitely the busiest day of the year so far, and I would honestly say it's probably gonna be one of the busiest days all year. Flea market is never this crowded, but first nice day. It's supposed to get up to 72. So we'll see if we can find anything out here. Probably not, but give it a look. Shield Lunch Cocoa. It's just, what the heck? Oh, that's just cardboard box. I'm not addicted to brat stuff, but it did so well with that one pallet auction with the brats that whenever I see it, I literally think of it. Like whenever I see it, just like I see it and I think twice about it. What I would say is if you need honey, great place to go to get honey is your local flea market or farmer's market. It's great for allergies. My allergies have not bothered me much this year, as in previous years. It's pretty much knocked me out of commission. Not this year. I guess these are eggplants. I guess I'll grab one pack. What am I going to do with 6 things of eggplants? But this garden thing is getting out of control. I also thought, although all these have little things in them that say eggplant, if they didn't say eggplant, somebody could just put eggplant in it. Or should I say, if those didn't have the little sticks, I would just hope that this was actually what it was. I don't know if I need these other things. What is this down here? Cucumber. Try those. Huh. I know I don't have any cucumber. Those are zucchini. Do I really need an eggplant? I don't need eggplant. I don't even like eggplant. This whole planting thing is not going to say it's getting expensive, but I'm hoping it's all going to work out. That's all I got to say. The all running boards $100. I see. Running boards for your cars. I know I probably didn't get the cream of the crop here because it's kind of towards the end, but this pack I think was $2. It's kind of a great business all around. Like if you can just like start to grow these and just sell them, dude, you can make so much money just selling these things. I guess the expensive part's probably all these plastic containers. Probably gets expensive when you start buying hundreds of them. So as is tradition, I do drive home and I try to see if there's anything out in the garbage that people might have thrown out last night. I was running late this morning, so I didn't really get to drive through some of these developments. But I did circle the block over here because I think I just seen them. Looks like an oxygen tank. Possibly right there. Looks like it's got a lot of brass on it. Now these oxygen tanks do cost money to get rid of if you don't take off the valves, but I think the valve you should just be able to use a pipe wrench and get off very easily. Carbon dioxide, yeah, it should probably just pop off. At least I would hope. If not, it's a lesson to be learned. That's a nice chunk of brass. Non-flammable gas. All right, that makes my life a lot easier. probably just sell the thing, which I'll probably do that instead. Maybe I'll just sell it rather than scrap. I was going to take off all the brass fixtures on it. But yeah, those things, I think they cost like $5 to get rid of at the scrap yard. I'm sure there's some scrap yards out there that will pay you, and there's probably some that don't mind if you drop them off. I know my scrap yard's pretty good with a lot of things. Like I had to get rid of, this goes back, when does this go back? Probably about 2 years. I had a wheel with a tire, which I think one of my neighbors threw out this past week. And the garbage men won't take it. They won't take a wheel with a tire. And I told the guys, like, hey man, I gotta get rid of this wheel with this tire on it. And he's like, all right, just throw it over there. We'll handle it. Some scrap yards won't do that, but I guess if you go there 3 times a week for 4 years straight, they kind of cut you a break a little bit. I'm not really worried about a $5 piece anyway, but just pays to kind of, I don't know, be friendly to people, support people continuously. And if you ever have a problem, you can kind of ask someone for help or whatever it might be. But I'll probably end up just maybe even selling that can, because I know they are expensive if you go to buy one. Some require a deposit. See if there's anything this way, but yeah, driving back, and it's an awesome day. I sold an absolute ton of stuff, and I feel like if I didn't sell it today, I'm never gonna sell it in my life. Well, made it back to the bowl wrap factory. Not really a bowl wrap factory, but you get the point. Today was an awesome day. I did sell a ton of stuff. I did sell one record player that was sold as is. I thought that was kind of neat because I got that from my last auction. I don't think I really documented it. But I was kind of worried that no one would want a record player you can't test, a vintage one. But it sold, so somebody wanted it. I do have a bunch of oddball stuff just hanging around, so what I've been doing now with selling at the flea market is if I ever have an empty bin, like this one would be empty, I kind of just throw junk into the bin. People seem to really like to dig at this flea market, not like Lambertville, where people, I won't say don't like to dig, but Lambertville is definitely put everything on 2 tables and display it for everyone else to see. Yeah, so this is kind of what I'm working with. I also realized I think I just picked up not all brass, so that's all steel right there. That's steel, that is brass. Kind of a cool dial on here. Other than that, it's been an awesome one. I did not sell that one bike, the Ross bike. I did sell another bike that I got in that lot, but I kept on to this one because I still don't know enough about it, and I really don't want to let a $1,000 bike go for next to nothing. So I sold the R bike for $25, I think. It was $20, $25 I think it was, and I paid $3 for all 3 bikes. So from $1 to $20 essentially, I think it's a pretty decent flip. But it's been good. It's been a fun one. Thanks for tagging along to the flea market. Next week I should be able to go shopping there, just because I don't have any inventory left. That's all I got. So yep, so that's what it's going to be. Thanks for tagging along. Hopefully everyone has had an awesome week to begin with, and I'll catch you guys next time for next adventure. Who knows what we'll get into? It'll be something fun. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living that dream. Peace.